Hey YouTube, I apologize for my voice in advance. It feels like it's trying to leave, but I just had to say this. I was watching a post and it said, "Jealous family made you feel invisible on purpose," from TikTok, and it just triggered a whole lot of it up in me. I just feel like I just needed to say this. I remember when I was 17, I wanted to be a model so bad. And my parents told me no, because then you have to audition, and when you don't make the audition, then you're going to feel sad. I wanted to move to New York. I wanted to get away from Florida. I wanted to just live on my own and experience new things. They said, no, 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 that's too big of a city. It's going to be too overwhelming for you. You don't need to do that. I got stuck in this small town, working normal jobs, and never pursuing a modeling career ever again, because when I had random people telling me, "Oh, you should model, you should model, you should model. Oh, come be on my calendar. Oh, come be in my movie. Oh, come do this. Oh, come do that." Because of my parents' status in said small town, I knew I couldn't do any of that, because my family is very religious, and they all about holiness of hell. That was the main thing. They fire and brimstone type of preachers in that family, and anything I wanted to do was, "Oh no, God wouldn't like that. Oh no, you shouldn't do this and you shouldn't do that. And that's why I'm not religious now. Because you can't put so many restrictions on people and expect them to want to live life, in a great way. So anyway, I just feel like I have been made to feel invisible. I've been getting hit on and complimented on, talking about how pretty I am and all this type of stuff since I was like 10 years old. I've had guys hit on me in front of my mama at the drive-through, on the street. I got attention everywhere I went in my prime. Everywhere I went. I don't care if I had on just jeans and a t-shirt, some stud earrings and a ponytail, no makeup. I still got hit on everywhere I went. I worked at a grocery store. I got hit on every single day I worked at that grocery store. I had people offering me jobs at the grocery store. "Oh, you're so pretty. I want you to come work for me. You don't even have to do an interview. Just show up at such and such a time." But see, I was such a doormat back then. "No, I'm okay. I'm here at this job." Whatever was comfortable, whatever was familiar, that's where I wanted to stay. I didn't know anything about taking leaps of faith, or, taking chances with my life or any of that. None of that. No, none of that. The most fun I had in my life was going to clubs, because I wasn't much of a drinker. I became a drinker when I was doing a lot of work and I was going to the clubs to unwind. So I would drink to go to sleep, during that time, because I would be so tired, but I still wanted to go to the club because that's where my joy was. Dancing. I would dance for 4 hours straight in high heels in my 20s. Crazy. Yeah, I know. But yes, I was a supreme dancer. I could have been professional, all of that. But I was always afraid of what would my parents think if I do this movie. What would my parents think if I did this scene? What would my parents think? Their thinking was always in my head, and I think they did that on purpose. I've never truly been able to live my life the way I've wanted to until now. Because I finally said, no, stop, no more. I don't care about your opinion. I'm not going to this. I'm not going to that. I'm not meeting you here. I'm not meeting you there. I'm not doing it. No, I'm not going. I finally have a backbone. But that took many years to get there. And I got there because of, based on the last video, I realized that they just didn't give a crap about me. So it's like, why am I pouring all of myself into you when you don't pour anything back into me? When I think about how much better off I would have been if I would have been a quote unquote rebellious child and did what I wanted to do and made the money that I wanted to make, how much better off I would be right now. I do know hindsight is 2020, but I truly feel in my heart of hearts that I was being sabotaged. And a little bit of self-sabotage, yes. Because I was just afraid. I was afraid to move the way I really wanted to move out of fear, because I know how abusive and in your face my family is. Like, say for instance, I did a movie and it was real popular and they saw me do even a kissing scene. It don't even have to be simulating sex or anything like that, but a kissing scene. All my aunts, all my uncles would have been at my front door. So I was like, what are you doing? You can't do that. You know, like, I live in a bubble to keep them away from me. I don't even have friends anymore. Because when I found out some of my friends knew my other family members, oh no, I can't deal with you either. I don't trust anybody that's family. No one. I'm side-eyeing everybody. When I get pregnant, I'm not telling anybody anything. You will not put those bad spirits on my baby. You will not put those bad thoughts on me. See, a lot of people feel like while you're pregnant, they can just talk all kind of crap about you and about your baby and about your pregnancy. Just wishing all kind of death on you. Oh, that happened to me. That I had a miscarriage. Da, 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 da. You know, no. No, you're not going to do that. You're not going to do that. So when I choose, yes, when I choose to get pregnant again, you're not going to know anything. I'm going to be in the hospital. I might stay there 1 day, 2 days max. I'm not saying a word. I'm not calling you to let you know, oh, she's here or he's here. No. No. I don't want no visitors, nothing. Give me my papers so I can sign them and go home. That's just how protective of my new child I am. I believe in energy. That's why I don't let nobody come to my house. I don't trust it. People are crazy. And they'll put all kind of bad spirits in your house. All kind of bad energy in your house. The stuff that you spent years trying to get off of you. The spirit of depression, anxiety, all that kind of stuff. You try to get off of you. They'll bring it right back to you with one visit. Because they might come and see what all you got. And then they're jealous. No, I can't do it. I cannot do it. But now I know for a fact I am not invisible and I deserve to be here. I am worthy. You might have made me feel unworthy for many years. You never treated me special. You never made me feel like I deserved anything. You made me work hard for everything because you grew up poor. So even though you had a better job and you could have given me a better life, you chose not to. You chose to watch me struggle. Well, I tell you what, my children won't even know how to spell struggle, okay? I refuse. I absolutely refuse. I'm not going to tell my plans because I don't know who all's listening. But anyway, just know that my kids will be good no matter what. All right, I just had to share that. Hopefully y'all got something out of it. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.